Hi, San Miguel Cane Perspective. Today we have Hank, our newborn trained puppy. In this video, well, first he's here for 3 weeks, and then the first week we're going to be going over prong collar training. This 2 other weeks will be e-collar. So here he has the prong collar on. We start with the prong collar because we want to introduce the puppy to pressure. So if we dive straight into the e-collar, sometimes it could be too foreign to them. So prong collar is more kind of a way to ease them into e-collar, just so it's not all of a sudden just this new feeling of pressure, because he has not done any pressure work. He just has the flat plug collar. And the prong is the next tool to use for pressure work. So the prong collar he has on is a 2.25 millimeter. I have a leash connected to his flat collar. And let me see, come here. I'll see if I can lift him up for you guys to see. Unless we can, yeah, I'll lift him. Because you're a big boy. Oh yeah. So here, it's right behind the ears. And we're gonna be using the D ring behind it. So we have the rings up on top of his neck. Good boy. And there's 2 rings, a circle, and a D ring. We're going to be using the D ring. Yeah, good boy. So we're going to be using the D ring. The difference is because the circle acts like a regular collar, but there's no, it's just like a regular collar, so there's no closing. With the D ring, when he feels pressure, all of it closes, and there's a little bit of discomfort in there for a little bit of, just to have a little bit of consequence to what he's doing. So we have it high up. Prong collars aren't meant to be worn as like a regular collar. So like around the house, you wouldn't really have it on him. It's just like a little walking training collar. But for this, it's just to get him to e-collar. So we're going to be going over a few things. We're going to be covering over just like a leash pressure and understanding the e-collar. Turn my ringer off just in case. Leash pressure, what I'm going to be doing is just kind of like walking back and forth. Once I connect it, I will have my leash, I'm also using food. So I have my leash, food, he's got the prong collar on. I'm going to give a little bit of leash, so maybe about like right here. See, I have a J right here that closes at his armpit. I want to keep it here, but since I'm using food, and this is just for the training purposes of pressure work, this is, you will not have to use food when you know, you get Hank, but this is what we're doing now. So I'm going to have this in one hand. When we're doing our leash lock system, we put our right thumb through the loop, we close it, so this is locked, and then with our left hand, with the pointer finger, we put it through here, and then we close it here, so it's also locked here. And I'm doing one hand, I just take this loop and put it in my thumb, so it's closed like this. So this is the perfect length. I'm going to start walking. This is no words said. And once Hank goes ahead of me, he's going to hit the leash and there's going to be pressure. I'm not doing anything, I'm not pulling, I'm not tugging, I'm not giving leash pops. That's the old school way, that's which causes nervous piddling in puppies. So we take it slow, gentle pressure with them, gentle guidance, and then once they give into the pressure and once they make it their way back to me, I give some food. And right now he's interested in the food, which is good. Usually we like to use high reward, but we'll give a go with the kibble since he seems to be focused with it and wondering when he's going to get the kibble. He's wagging his tail. But yeah, we're not going to say anything. Just going to be walking back and forth, teaching the leash pressure, what it means. It's nothing bad or anything. So we might, you know, we could hear, he could just go smoothly with it and just like, okay, we're going this way, and he'll start to understand it. Or we can just hear maybe a little bit of see a little bit of resistance. He might put the brakes on if we're trying to move somewhere. He could be vocal with it. All that is normal for the first time. All what matters is that we keep moving forward and have him overcome it. And then I have an e-collar on me. This is not for him. This is for another dog that will sometimes whine during the videos. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip it to the D-ring. Shh. Good. I'm gonna start walking. And again, I'm not gonna say any words, not kissing noises, just walking. And he's probably gonna pass me. So here, pressure, good boy. Okay. Good. Pressure, good boy. Pressure, good boy. So there he was a little like, what was that? He kind of like mouthed the collar. So here, pressure, pressure. Yes, good boy. There's the resistance right there. He kind of put the brakes on. Good boy. Pressure. Yes, good boy. So he's the one doing all the consequence. I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking and rewarding once he gives into the pressure. But I'm also turning, if he passes me, to give me the opportunity of teaching him prong. So here, good. So even if he goes to the side, I'm pulling. And once he responds, there we go. Yes, good boy. Right here. You got it? Yeah. Once he responds to it, pressure is immediately turned off. There's pressure. Yeah. And he gets food. With the food, rewarding, doesn't matter how much, they don't care, dogs don't care how big the piece is. They go through repetition. So I only give one piece of kibble. Good. Pressure. Yeah. Pressure. Yes, good boy. Yeah, good boy, Hank. Nothing out of the ordinary. We saw him put the brakes on, which is fine. It's normal. Pressure. Yes. He kind of swings his head when I'm pulling one way. So here again, pressure. Yes, good boy. And I try rewarding. Did you drop it? I try rewarding while I'm moving, just to keep the flow. So pressure. Yes. Good boy. Yeah. Pressure. Good. Pressure. Yes, good boy. Pressure. Yeah. Pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Yes. Pressure. Pressure. Yes, good boy. So this is like training mode. This is like loose leash. If he passes me, he's going to feel pressure. And trainer mode is when we're teaching something. So we want to see him make the mistakes. When we go into handler mode, we shorten up on the leash. And this is when we're just trying to get from point A to point B safely. Good boy. Yeah. Good. So nothing out of the ordinary. He's responding well to it. Handler mode is simply when we shorten the leash. So here, for example. So here's pressure. Good. Yes. Oh, there we go. So hopefully I wasn't covering the camera. Shot. There you go, boy. So, so there he's a little resistant. We like to keep our movement, but I wanted to just keep the pressure on and myself still before, because I'm right here. If I was over there, I'd keep my movement because I'm not in the shot, but here I'm in the shot, so I just gave pressure. Once he gave one step, I released, he gave, and then he held it again, more pressure, and then he caved in, and then he got the food. So nothing out of the ordinary. Training mode is when we have this J, when we're just teaching pressure. Handler mode is when we kind of choke up a little bit, but we're not tense. So here, let me fix this real quick. So here, we're choking up so that when we use the prong, it's just a flick of the wrist right here, versus if we were in training mode, and like if I needed to kind of pull him over, I would have to like go all over here, or if a dog were to come out the corner, I would have to like lift this way or whatever, versus being here, I can just quickly move him that way. Doesn't matter which one you do, but this was just to get him used to pressure. Another thing I like to do is stationary, like being stationary, then moving him. So here, I'm gonna get pressured this way. Yes, good boy. And then I'm gonna reward. So he's learning just to follow the pressure. Good. Yes, good boy. Good, and I'll do the other way. See how much he's understanding it now. So if I go this way. Yes, good boy. Even if it's just one step, I'll take baby steps with him. Pressure. Yes, good boy. Pressure. Yes, good boy. And one last thing we like to teach is like pressure to sit. So I'm gonna pull up on the leash, and if he needs help, I will put the rear down with my left hand. So here he's standing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up. So here, I'm gonna help him right here, put the butt down, good, and pressure's off. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. So here I'm pulling this way. Yes, good boy. Now I pull up. Put the butt down at the same time. Pressure's off, good boy. This is just teaching pressure. There's nothing like, I'm not teaching anything formal, just when you feel this and you follow it, you get this, and then it's okay. Right, Hank? But nothing out of the ordinary. He's fine. What else? So we'll move on to other commands with Prong, just teaching him to do other stuff with it, other commands. But again, other than that, nothing out of the ordinary with Hank here. He's taking the food, he's responding well. When I pull this way, he understands to go that way, which is what we want. Hi, it's Enrique with Camp Perspective. Today we have Hank. In this video, we're going to be going a little over, more in depth with like the leash pressure. We're going to be incorporating the word heel. And just when he hears this word, it means like walk with me, and he's going to feel pressure if he's distracted or not paying attention. Good boy. Ooh, yeah, drop the people. So, he takes to the pressure well. Here and there, he'll have some difficulty. He'll put the brakes on, but other than that, it's nothing out of the ordinary. So here, what I'll be doing is, so heel, for here, where prong, we kind of have a roof here. So heel means walk with me, stay with me, sit when I stop. We're going to be reinforcing all those things. So the position of heel, it's not a position, but there's a spot where he should be walking next to us, is right here. So right here, Hank is right shoulder parallel with my left leg. So once that left leg, or once that right shoulder passes me, I'm going to do a 180 and give pressure guidance to me, and so on and so forth. Now when he lags, I'm going to keep my movement, keep the pressure going. When he passes, prong, and then turn. I'm not doing leash pops yet. That's just too early for that because he's still understanding it. If he goes to my left, I'm going to guide him a little bit to my right with pressure. If he goes to my right side, I'm going to guide him to my left. And when I say if he goes to my left, I'm meaning like widening out, spacing out. And then for the auto sits, I've already went over that of how to with teaching leash pressure, but formally, every time I stop, I'm gonna be pulling up and putting the butt down. I'm not gonna say sit because it's an automatic sit. So every time we stop, it is expected for him to sit without any words, because it is kind of annoying when we have to say sit, because if we want to say sit, every time we stop, we would have to say heel every time we keep moving from the sit, because sit is its own sit is its own command. So it'd be sit, then we have to go heel, sit, heel, versus just heel, and that's it for the walk. We come to a stop, he sits. If we move our left leg again, he moves. I'm going to be, just for this video, I'm going to be drilling out the word heel to every time we stop. So if I slow to a stop, I'm going to say heel, left leg, so that he is starting to hear this word, see the left leg move, and know, okay, this means walk. If I said it once, it'd take more time, so I'm going to start drilling it out, and then eventually I would just say heel, we walk, we slow to a stop, good, and then we keep moving. Other than that, that's what we'll go over first. So here, heel, left leg, and then he'll hit the leash. And once he responds, I reward with food. And then the pressure will turn off once he gives into the pressure. Good. I'm gonna do a slow turn. So here, pressure, good boy. Pressure, good. I got it. Good. Pressure. I'm going to slow to a stop. So here, pressure. Slow to a stop. And then pull up. Yeah, good boy. Heel, left leg. Pressure, good. Slow to a stop, pressure up. Okay, good boy. Heel, left leg. Good. Pressure. Good boy. Pressure. Good. I need a little stronger yank there because he's distracted. Pressure again. Pressure. Pressure. Yeah. So he's still distracted. There's a dog, a Great Dane that's scratching himself, and then when he scratches himself, he groans. So there. So he's still concerned about it. Pressure. Okay. Pressure. Pressure. Good. Pressure. So he's very distracted here. Pressure. 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 Good. 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 Pressure. Good. Good. Slow to a stop. Good. Good. Heel, left leg. Good. Slow turn. Pressure, pressure. Yes, good boy. Slow to a stop. Yes, good. Heel, left leg. Good. Pressure. Good. Slow to a stop. Good job, Hank. So nothing out of the ordinary. It's just repetition for now. I'm just being consistent with everything. So he's getting used to it. Now we're going to go over left turns and right turns. Before I move on, I've been saying slow, slow to stop, slow turn, slow this, and we'll also be saying slow, left turn, slow, then right turn, or slow to a stop, and so on and so forth. So the reason why we say and we want to slow down before we do turns and stops is because it's similar to driving. So if you're driving and you know you need to pull over, you wouldn't just slam the brakes, or you wouldn't just turn and not look and just, suddenly change something in traffic, because then the person behind you is going to crash. So same thing for here with Hank. If we're going consistently on a walk, a consistent speed for 30 minutes, and we suddenly stop, Hank's probably going to keep going. So we like to slow down, see if he's paying attention. If not, we'll give him a little leash pressure back, and then we'll see how he's doing there and correct that, and then we'll slow down again. And if he slows down with us, then we can proceed to a stop or left turns and right turns, just to kind of give him the chance. What else? So yeah, just slowing down. 3 to 4 steps. 3 to 4 steps is okay, as long as it's dramatic and he notices a change of speed. Right. So here, I'm going to be going over left turns first. So left turns. So for each turn, left and right, we start with the opposite leg. So if we're going to turn left, we start with the right leg going left. If we're going to turn right, so like back this way, we're going to start with the left leg and going back to the right. But we're going to go over the hardest one first, which is the left turn. So here, when I bring Hank here, he should be matching my speed. So he's matching, so good. So right leg, left leg, right leg. Pressure. Good puppy. Okay, come on, eat it. So here again, slow down. Right, left, right. Now right there, I had a bump into him, which is fine, as long as I'm not bumping into like his chest, stomach area. Right, left, right. Because if I end up bumping into his stomach area, that means he's not slowing down with me, and that means he's ahead. Slow down. Good. Right, left, right. Good. Pressure. Slow. So he's matching my speed, so then I proceed. Right leg, left leg, right leg. I slow. He matches my speed. Good boy. Right, left, right. I'll do 2 more. 1 here, yeah, 2 more. Slow down. And we like to use a correction on the sidewalk, so we walk in the line of the sidewalk. Good. And I slow. Good boy. Right, left, right. Good. And now I'm going to slow to a stop. Pressure here. Good. Pressure up. Pressure up. Come see it this way. Pressure up. Good boy. Good. So those are the left turns. We're going to do right turns now. Just going to start with the left leg. So if I'm walking and heel, what we're going to do is left leg, right leg, and back on the left. Slow. Left leg, right leg, left leg. So we're just pivoting. Slow. Left, right, left. And then Hank should just follow. If he's not following, he will get the pressure just because we have to keep moving. Left leg, right leg, left leg. This is the easier turn. The left turns tend to be the hardest for owners. So here, left, right, left. Now I'm going to do a left turn and mix them up after this one. Good. Right, left, right. Good. Slow down. Right, left, right. Good. Slow down. Right, left, right. Good boy. Do a right turn, slow, good. Left leg, left leg. Pressure. Yeah, good boy. Do a right turn here, left leg, left leg. So you're starting to dial in more, trying to focus on me. Good. Left turn, right, left, right. Our right turn, left leg, left leg. Good. So all that was good. Bring it back this way. Good little pressure little, a good little pressure moment there. But yeah, so left turns, right turns, saying heel, using the left leg, using the word stopping, and then reinforcing the automatic sit. He's starting to catch on a lot more. In the beginning of the video, he was kind of like not focused. So once we did those turns, he kind of dialed in more like, okay, there's more to whatever's going on already. Like you know, he's going to cross me. I need to start paying attention. But other than that, he's dialing in more. He's a cute guy. He's dialing in more. So here I'm going to pull up, good. Because the owners were saying he gets a little excited. So here I'm going to pull up and away if he tries to climb over me. Good. And I want this kind of energy of like, you know, him like impulse control. So here he's licking me. I just kind of want him to just chill, just hang out with me. So when we want to de-escalate, we pull up in the prong. This is if you have the prong on, but we'll be moving on to E-collar, so we wouldn't have to worry about this. It would just be, you know, simply tapping a button. But here, you know, he got a little excited and then started right here doing this climbing over me thing. So I'm gonna pull up and away like that. Good. And I can go back to petting, and he's more calm. See? Good boy. He can get very excited, and then they can turn into nipping, jumping, as the owners relayed. So it's just capping him at that moment and teaching him that when you're like this, you can get pet. When you're wiggly and even though it looks cute, you know, he's going to be a big boy. And if he's going to be jumping as a big boy on kids, you know, smaller people, weaker people, older people, we can't have that. So it's good to start teaching him now that when you're in this mental state, you know, and away from me, not crawling all over me and everything, you can get the affection. But other than that, that seems to be it, Frank. Not Frank, Hank. Good job. With the heel command, one last thing, we have another command called break. So break, and I can pull him out of the heel position, and then he can do whatever he wants. So, you know, if you're gonna use a prong collar for your walks, that can work as well. Obviously, we want the E-collar, but you know, if you want to teach break, you would use prong to pull him to the grass. So you'd be, so the routine would be you come out, potty, good boy, cue the word heel, start walking, he'll hit the prong, and he should follow. Then you can do 5 left turns, 5 right turns, just to give a little warm up before you walk, and then you can continue. If during your walk you want him to break again, you slowly approach the grass, pull up. If he's not sitting, he should sit, and then break, and then pull him to the grass, and he can do whatever he wants. Hi, it's Nick with Camera Perspective. Today we have Hank here, and in this video we're going to be going over the stay command. I'm going to be also using the heel command, just keep it moving to kind of like make it organized and realistic and when you would use stay. So stay is the command that is rarely used. It's good to practice, just another activity for you to practice. And then because we don't use sit stay, or we don't say down stay, we don't say sit stay. It's all our stationary commands like down, sit, place, all the stays implied. So for example here, Hank's in sitting position. So if I want him to stay here, I can't say sit because he's already sitting. So I would use stay. So when we're using stay, we are going to be using our left hand. I'm going to wave it across Hank's face, cue the word stay with that. If Hank doesn't see my hand, it's okay because he's hearing it. Because this is just adding a visual cue for him. So here, I'm going to cue the word stay. I'm going to pivot out with the right foot, and I'm going to face Hank. And my leash is set up like this. I'm not pulling up. I'm ready to pull up if needed, and I'm wanting to keep him from that in this distance. So if I was here, he'd be able to make it to me. So I wanted to be here to keep him there, and I can pull up and put him back in a sitting position if he were to get up. The reason why we pivot out with the right foot is because left foot is heel, right foot is stay. So in more advanced training, when with no words said, trainers will put the dog in a heel, and then when they come to a stop, if they move with their right leg, no words said, they automatically stay. Same thing for heel, no words said. If they return to the dog in a stay command, and they do left leg, the dog automatically moves into the heel without hearing the cue. So here, left leg is heel, right leg is stay. So this is just to help Hank differentiate between the two, that since he's being drilled so much with seeing the left leg move and hearing the word heel, the right leg would be something different because there's a different command. So here, I'm going to show you again real quick. Stay, pivot out with the right foot, and then face Hank. I'm going to do a little walk around now. I'm going to pause and pull up and release. Good boy. So I'm just going to reward that since this is new to him. Pressure up. Good. Pressure up. Good. Pressure up. Good. Pressure up. Good. Good. So I'm going to start taking baby steps with him. Good. Yeah, good boy. You dropped the kibble. Here. Good boy. So I'm going to continue my circle. Good. Pull up. Good. Good boy. Heel. So all that was normal. When I'm correcting him for the stay and the butt gets up from the ground, I pause my movement and then I pull up. I don't repeat stay. I don't say sit. We also don't keep moving, because if we keep moving with pressure, he's going to get conflicted because we're moving and he might think, oh, every time I feel pressure it means heel. But since this is prong, he could probably go into a sit because I'm pulling up. So again, stay, pivot off the right foot. Good boy. Pull up. Good. And every time he puts the butt down or starts to put it down, I release. So here, pulling up and then release, because I see the butt going down. Almost a full circle. Almost a full circle, buddy. Bless you. Pull up. Good. Release. Yeah, good boy. So he's starting to get better.
What is that?
He's allergic to you. Good, and I did a full circle there for a little Hank. Good boy. Break. Break. Yeah. I'm also going to be rewarding for break from now on, just so he's understanding that he can move from the position he's in. So here, heel. Good job, Hank. Pressure. Slow to a stop. Getting a little excited. Stay. Good. Pull up. Good job. And I can just go my normal speed. Usually, for some reason, owners will take it slow. I'll take it slow for him since it's new pressure with him. But once he starts to get the concept, I can start moving fast. Good boy. You're a cool dog. You're a cool dog. What else? Heel. Pressure, good. And slow to a stop. Good. Stay. Later on, you don't need to make it as dramatic, pivoting out with the right foot. This is just to help in the beginning. Later on, you can just like, I'll show real quick. Kind of just like step out like that, if needed. So when you're practicing this command, you'd want to, there's a few ways we do it for taking the dogs on a training walk before like crossing the street or anything like that. Any type of, we'll take every single opportunity to practice stay and like the auto sits and everything like that. So what you can do is like if you're going for a walk with Hank and it's a red light at the crosswalk, you can do a little stay, do a little walk around, good boy, turns green, heel, and continue your walk. Another way you can do it is if he's on potty break and let's say he does the number 2, what you can do is, pick it up and then approach a garbage can or wherever you need to throw it out. Issue the word stay, walk to throw it away, return, correct as needed, good boy, and then heel. Everything we saw here was normal. He started getting the hang of it, as you saw. He's not breaking it anymore. It's just going to take repetitions and repetitions to get a solid stay. What else? So if he's in a stay, we need to say heel to bring him out of the stay. If I say stay, I return to side, good boy, and I pivot out or I walk away, he should still be in that stay. We don't repeat commands and throughout the whole program. But yeah, that's all, right, Hank? Good job. Boy, break. Hi, so to get the camera perspective, today we have Hank, our board and trained puppy. In this video, we'll be going over the down command. So before we start using pressure and everything, I want to see what he knows from the down. So we got little treats here. Hank. So what I'm going to be doing is we'll start from the sit. So just to get him interested in the food. Come here. Yes, good boy. Play a little lure game with him. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Oh, you got it? Good. Yes, good. Oh. He'll lick the food, then he'll eat it. So like, it's funny. So here for the down, what we're doing is put it at an angle towards him like this. I'm pushing. I'll give him that one just because he's... Okay. Good. Try something different. Okay, cool. Yeah, yes, good boy. So it looks like we're gonna have to take it slow with him. Come on. Stay there, good job. Good job for staying there. And break. Good. Yeah, so I'll try that again. Good. Good. There we go, yeah, good boy. So, just from the looks of it, he's gonna have a hard time. Just kind of down, he's gonna take a lot of repetitions. Break, break, yeah. So, I can see that. And then also, you won't really want to go down in the same position, but he'll go down like kind of like this. Yes, good boy. Break. Come on. Yes. Good job. Try this again. Break. Good. Buddy, right here. Good. Come on. Yes, good boy. Almost. Almost. So, okay, there we go. So this leash, I was kind of overdoing it here. Come on. Come on. Good. Good. Yeah. So I think I introduced pressure too early. Right there. So it's gonna take some time. We're just gonna keep repeating this throughout the days here before we start E-collar, because E-collar is just when we're gonna use pressure for that stuff. Because pressure makes it more kind of meaningful for him. Because with this stuff, he doesn't care. Like if he gets up, he gets up. There's no way to correct it. And if I were to correct it, it'd be too early. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yes, good boy. So yeah, I'm already tried pressure with it. Seems like, see here, pull up. Good. Good. Yeah, there we go. Good. So here. Good. Yay! Yay! He didn't go fully down when I rewarded, but he did go down. Break. Almost down, so I rewarded that just because it's baby steps for him since he's a little struggling a little bit here. So here again, push in. Oh, not this hand. He got freaked by the mop?
What?
He got scared by the mop?
Yeah.
There we go. I'll add a little bit of pressure. There we go. So I'll start adding a little bit of pressure at the end just so he starts to feel it while going down. There we go. Okay. break. Okay, try it again. So what I'm doing is just having the food below him to the point where he can't really reach it until, yep. And here's some pressure. Oh, dude, you're about to go down. There we go. Good. Good. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna take some time. You know, I am adding a little bit of pressure as he goes down here and there. Before, when he did a little yelp, there was a little too much pressure. He was over. I forget the word. He's just over. It was overdoing it with the pressure. Break. Good. We'll try one more time because he is losing interest. So here. Back in the sit. Good. Nope. Good. Almost there. Jeez. Come here. See if I can help him a little with the shoulders. So we'll keep working on this. It's gonna take some time with the food lure and everything, and then slowly adding pressure to it. But if you were able to go down really quick, it'd be, you know, I was doing it here at the end. Even though just the shoulders is a form of pressure, it's just kind of good that he retained, kind of gave into that. Just the prong, it was a little too much too soon. So we gotta take our time. Can't do it all in this one video for you and for little Hank here. We want to take our time with it, as we are doing with the e-collars. Is taking the time. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna keep repeating this. And then once we start seeing consistency, we'll start to incorporate the word down. I'm not expecting much from him as is holding it, just going down, descending. Because there's the part of holding it. I mean, he's holding it here. He's good at holding it. He won't get up right away unless he's distracted. So if I were to whip out food, he'd probably just go to the food and break the down. But yeah, good job. Break. Hi, so New Camera Perspective. Today we have Hank in this video. We're going to be going over recall. So here we got a 30-foot long leash, and Elias will be holding the long leash to the collar. Since this leash is pretty heavy, and plus we're using prong, 2 leashes on it, it's not fitting. So we'll just use 1, but if you have 2 leashes, you can absolutely use that. It could be 1 to his flat. Oh, we can just do it to the flat buckle. Connect this one to the flat buckle. Ugh. So recall, we have 30-foot long leash and a short leash. 30-foot long leash is to make the command happen. So for example, if we were doing recall 30 feet with a short leash, we can't make it happen because we would just hope it would happen. But here we have the long leash to make it happen. Short leash to create the distance and separation, because as you're going to see, he might want to just come to me before he hits the prong. Recall is when I say, Hank, come, 3-4 steps back, I hold, see what he does. He's supposed to come to me 1 or 2 feet in my vicinity. He can be behind me, right, left, front, in the sitting position, and is only allowed to be released from this command with break. It doesn't matter if he is, for the sit, we don't say sit is automatic count the heel. So when we're creating the foundation of this without any words, firstly, we're just going to be using pressure. So I'm going to give pressure like this. Good, good. Let go. Pressure, good. Pressure, good. Hold, see what he does. Pressure, good boy. Yeah, good boy. So here, pull up. Good. Break. So that was all good. And real quick, I forgot to mention, when we're handling the long leash, I'll do it at the end. Sorry. You're good. So here, pressure. Yeah, you're good. All the way to the wall so I have more space. Yeah. So pressure. Good, good. Reel it in. Good. Good job, good job, good job. Pressure. Good. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Don't do that. So here, pull up. Good. Good job. Break. 3 more. Good. Pressure. Good job. Yeah. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Good. Pressure up. Good job. Good. Break. 3 more? Yeah. Good. Pressure. Yeah, good boy. Reel it in. 3 to 4 steps back. Hold. So what I'm doing here is giving pressure. Keeps getting around my mic. Good job. Then pressure is released when he gives into the pressure. Break. So that's how he knows what he's doing, if he's doing it right, because pressure is released. And I'm taking 3 to 4 steps back. I hold, see what he's going to do. Pressure. Good job. Good. Pressure. Good. So he wants to go that way. Pressure. Good. Pressure. Pressure. Good. See what he does here. Good. Good job. Good recovery right there. Good. And then break. And then fix the leash when you get to the wall. One more. One more. Pressure. Good. Pressure, pressure, good. Pressure. Good job. That was a good one. He's starting to be more consistent with it. So on this one, we're going to add the cue word. Hank, come. Break. So I'm going to cue it, then give pressure. Hank, come. Pressure. Pressure, pressure. Good. Pressure, pressure. Yeah, good boy. So although it's not directly from prong break, so like when he gets under him, he still knows what to do, which is really good. Oh, sorry. I stepped on it. So here, Hank, come, pressure. Good. Hold. Nice, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Good. Break. 3 more. Go, 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 Hank. Go, Hank. Good. Hank, come. Pressure. Good. So he wants to go that way. I face him. Back up. Good. Hold. Good job. Good. Break. A little taste of it here. 2 more. Hank, come. Pressure. Good job. Good. Break. 1 more. Good. Hank, come. Pressure. So here, let's see what he does. So I'm facing him. Pressure. Hold. And pull up. Good. All right, you're good, Elias. Good job. Break. So when we're handling the long leash, what I've been doing is, let's see here. What is it? With the end, I'm putting my right hand, thumb through it, like this, clasp it, and it's locked. As I'm reeling it in, I don't want him 30 feet going past me. So once he's close enough, I do this, I close here, and it's locked here. So again, I'm just letting it hit the ground, and then like that. So like that, and close it. So everything was normal, nothing out of the ordinary here. If anything, he got really good with it. Before he kind of stops, like, what's going on? And as the pressure continues, he gives into it and is responding to it very well. There was a time where I'm glad there was moments where he passed me and left past me and everything, because that's, I'm glad you get to see how we correct that. It's just turning, facing him, repeating everything again. So again, just to recap, I gave pressure. Then once he started coming, 3 to 4 sets back, he stopped, gave more pressure, 3 to 4 sets more back. And then once he started making his way, I slow down. I hold. I don't slow down. I just hold, see what he's going to do. And then if he came to me, sat, reward. Towards the end, he had some good straight lines with me and sat, which is really good. There's a few times where he went that way, so I just turned, face him, pressure, see what he does, and then reward. I like the speed. So at first he was kind of slow, so I wanted more speed, so I did a little more of a yank. So he's like moving with me, or like moving with that pressure with me, as in like me moving the leash, that's where I like the kind of like the urgency with it. What else? So yeah, this setup is unrealistic. So for example, people usually call the dogs when they're running away or running just in movement. So so this is like stationary recall, and not any command, but they're just there. So when we do practice, and if you're by yourself with Hank, you can let him roam around the prong, and then just have The long leash, Hank come, use the leash with the prong. You're not gonna be practicing with the prong really because he's moving on to e-collar. So if you do have the prong, it'd be the same thing like we're doing here. But this is just creating the foundation for e-collar and giving him the pressure. So like when he goes to e-collar and he does this, he's gonna recognize, okay, this is the same thing. Oh, I'm feeling something new. He's probably gonna, there might become some confusion, but he's gonna recognize this is pressure and it's just to respond to it as usual. he's giving me a face. But yeah, practicing it like that with this setup is fine. When he's out and about, you can do it there. So if he has any prey drive, if he wants to chase a squirrel, let him chase a squirrel up a tree. Once he gets lost, hang calm, give him a little pull there until he comes to you. Yeah, good boy. And yeah, it takes the longest to practice since it requires you to go somewhere. So expose as much as possible. But this is, like I said, this is just prong. You're not going to be practicing with prong only. You're going to be using e-collar. So it's a little, setup is, teaching way is a little different, but this is to create the foundation of it. Other than that, he did good. Little yelps there because it was, he didn't know what to do. Once he got over it, the kind of vocalization calmed down, stopped. But yeah, good job. Good job, Hank. That's Make Your Camera Perspective. Today we have Hank. In this video, we're going to be going over the sit command. So similar to the auto sits and everything, we're going to be pulling up. This was covered in leash pressure, but I'll make a formal video with it. So if I'm walking with Hank and he's kind of just standing there, let's see if we can get him to stand on a stop. We cue the word sit, pull up, relax, good job, and then reward. Good. Break. Good. And then we can do a little emotion stuff. So it'd be sit, pull up, good. And we keep moving like that. Good job. Break. So I'll try again. Good. Sit, pull up, good. Break. So I'll show it again. Good job. Sit. Good. Good job. Break. Good. And if he's standing here, we can do it here. Sit. Good job. Break. Sit. Good. Good job. Break. Sit. Pull up. Break. Good job. So when you cue the word sit, you want to kick in with pressure so that the sit is quicker, in my experience, and then rewarding the food is also going to help a lot. If he's laying down, you can do that as well. So if he's laying down, you cue the word, pull up, 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 up gradually until he pops back up. Break. Or you can do like the in motion ones, like this. So I have my leash set up like this, so that when I pull up, he stays where he's at, like kind of like the stay command. So here, sit, pull up, pull up. There we go. And you can do a little walk around, practice the duration part, because there's always two parts to every command we have, I think, yeah. The sending and then the duration. So here's a little bit of duration work. Break. Good job. Sit. Good. So even though he knows sit, I will cue sit and kick him with pressure, because if he already knew sit and I was saying sit and he was sitting, there would be no opportunity for me to introduce pressure, which is what the goal is for here to prepare him for e-collar. So that's all for him. Little sit video here. Break. Like I said, it's just pulling up until the butt goes down. If you are struggling, it'd be pulling up, using your left hand to put the butt down and help him out. If you're using too much force here, give a little more force with the prong. But this is just to create the foundation of sit when we get to e-collar. E-collar is less physical. Yeah, break. Hi, it's Enrique at Camera Perspective. Today we have, I'm going to be handling Hank, and Elias here is going to be handling Blue. We're going to be going over the same time. I want to get that real quick. Who's that? Was that already there? Or?
I'll just.
Yeah. This is both going to be on place command. So, for example, if Hank, for some reason, does a good job or Blue does a good job and someone else struggles, and then you get you're able to see how we correct it and how we work through it. In case Hank is good here, then at home he kind of struggles a bit. Then you get to see, oh well, Blue is struggling, and this is what they did, so let's try this, and then you can kind of figure that out that way. So here we have 2 placemats. We're going to be going over the place command. So place command is simply go there and then don't hop off the perimeter. He can sit, stand, lay down, do whatever he likes. But this is just another way to kind of use pressure to like sending there. We're not going to say any words right now. We're just going to be using solely just pressure. And then once they give into the pressure and go on the placemat, we're going to reward. So I'm going to go first. I want to see if I'm I'm in the shot. Okay. So I'm going to start close. I'm going to put my foot on the placemat so that, if he ends up overshooting it, he won't move it. So I'm going to here, my right foot's on it. And then right now my leash is slacked. So I'm going to give just gentle pressure towards placemat and see how he's kind of resisting. Keep the pressure. I'm going to let go. See what he does. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Let go because he took a step. A little more pressure. Yes, good boy. And then he gets the food. Good. So break. Go ahead and give it a try. With Blue. Good. Good, good. More. More. So Blue's resisting and then release. Good. See what he does. And then reward. Is he taking it? He took it? Good. Good. Then say break. Good. We'll do another one with Hank. Pressure. Release. Pressure. Release. Good. So once we see the dog, so here again, pressure, release. Pressure, release. Once we see Hank make his way to it, pressure gets released. Once he hops off, pressure kicks back in. It's just guidance back to the placemat. And then they're only allowed to hop off when we give the break command. So break. Let's go for it. Good. Release. Good. More. Good. There we go. Good. And then break.
Break.
So now we're going to start slowly going around the placemat, so like to other angles. So here, pressure, release, good boy. So whenever you're ready, you can start rotating around the placemat. So break. Good, good, good. There we go. So here, pressure. Good boy. So now we can see that both puppies are break.
Break.
It's becoming more easy or simpler. Good. Good. There we go.
Good job.
Good. Break.
Break.
So we're gonna do one more circle, and we're gonna slowly start increasing the distance. So like, let's say like 4 feet. So here, when we're doing distance, we wanna stay in the position we're at, give pressure, and release. So here, pressure, pressure, release. Good. So we like to keep the spot we're in and let the dog do all the work. So if he's struggling here and I can't reach, I take one step so I can have more, give him more of a boost. So whenever you're ready. Release. More. More. Go.
Good job.
Good. Break. Good.
Break.
Recording. So here, pressure. Good boy. Whenever you're ready. Good. Good.
Good
Break.
job. Good job.
Good.
Break.
Good. 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 Break. So we'll do one more back on this side. And this is just working on the send-off part, sending the puppy to the placemat. So here, pressure, good. Good, good. There we go, release, good. So here, go ahead and hold your leash like this, Elias. Good. And then we're just gonna do a little walk around. So this part right here is like the duration part of the place command. We were working on the send off. So here, good, good. More, yeah. So when the puppy hops off the placemat, as we're going in a circle, we'll pause our movement and then give leash pressure back to the placemat. So our arm looks tense, but the leash isn't. It's loose. We're just ready to give pressure. So here, when needed. And for every circle you complete without him messing up, we can reward that. So since we're starting to see some consistency now with this command, we're going to start using the word place. So we're going to break the puppies. I'm going to say place. If they don't respond, it's going to be pressure immediately. Break.
Break.
So here, good. Place, pressure, good.
Place.
Good. And then break. Place.
Break.
Good.
Place.
Break. Place. Pressure.
Break.
Good boy. Break.
Place.
Good. Place. Pressure. Good.
Break.
Good. So we'll keep working on this,
Place.
using the word and marking it. But this is, it's mostly for just pressure work and them getting used to feeling this and then just going with it and just like getting food, getting them ready for e-collar. E-collar would definitely advance the obedience quicker. Yeah, so for here, we're just gonna keep working it with the word, keep practicing with pressure. What else? So if you're gonna practice this from home, if you want to use prong, you can. It's just gonna be a little harder that you're gonna have a leash on or have him tethered somewhere. And if he gets off, you're gonna have to use the leash to bring it back always. Versus e-collar, it'd be a press of a button. So you can practice this. Like if you wanna watch a movie, you'll have a placemat or bed or yoga mat, a towel, it can be anything really. And just cue the word, give them pressure here, step on the leash and just watch a movie. If they get off, you would just correct them, bringing them back to placemat. The correction is feeling the pressure and then the guidance to place the placemat. But other than that, that'll be all. Right? Break.